What's up guys, today I'm presenting to you the new FlowFX tile and grate assembly, and we're also going to compare it to Schluter's. So first of all, we have Schluter's version of a tile and grate. Comes with a collar, plate, and what I like to call this a spacer. On the other hand, we have FlowFX's, which comes, let me open it, with also a tray and another smaller tray in the middle. Both of these trays are flush on the top. Tile will come to the side, and then you tile the inside of the smaller tray. For Schluter's, you actually tile up to these stubs, and then on the inside, you tile the thickness, the width of this spacer. So this is your template for the inside of the grate. And these tabs, this is where you stop the tile coming to the grate. So what are the differences between these two? They're both meant to be tiled, but there's definitely differences. You can notice on the FlowFX, you have two trays, correct? On this one, you do have a tray, but it doesn't have sides. So what does that mean? On the Schluter version, your tile is gonna flow. You're just gonna have a grout joint in between the grate and the rest of the floor, which won't get grouted, and that's where water is actually gonna drain down from. On the other hand, we have FlowFX. You have the tile coming up to the grate. You're gonna see this small profile, black in this case, and then the inside grate also has a small profile. So you are gonna see the grout line, but at the same time, you're gonna see the black outline of the grate. Now, as of now, FlowFX just came out with this, and they're only offering in black. To me, is not the best looking. If you're going with black on your fixtures, it's gonna be fine. But if you're going with gold, brass, or other colors, it may crash with the rest of the bathroom. Now, that being said, I do like this design better than this one, especially for smaller mosaics. I found doing the pebble shower floor with this type of drain and make it to where it looks perfect around the drain, it's very hard. To where a tileable tray like this, you can just cut out your pebbles and it looks a lot better. Let me show you what it looks like with tile. Okay, so we have Schluter, FlowFX, right? Well, let me show you both at the same time. You can tell me, or you can start getting familiar what each one of them looks like. They look very similar. I can see this gap looks slightly larger than this one, but I think mostly is because of the black trim. Black trim makes it seem like this is all a void. And this is actually just tile with an actual void in between. I have seen people that run this insert longer to make the grout line a little narrower, and you could do that, but it'd just be harder to get this little tray out because there's that tray underneath. Kind of flows cleaner, but the downside to this is it doesn't have any adjustments in height. So see how the tray sits a little higher? Well, in this case, you would have to build these up, and sometimes it gets really annoying trying to build these up, and then they sag, and that's a downside that I see on that. To where in this case, we use the spacers. I think we used 3 of the 1/8 spacers, and it came perfectly flush. Or the tile is probably a 32nd, slightly higher than the grate, which is good. Now, one downside we see here is the tray and the inside, so that you didn't have to build up too much on the outside. Trays with FlowFX actually had to make the inner tray a little not so deep. So in my case, if I use this kind of tile, I would actually have to shave it about an eighth, a little bit 3/16, because this tile on the inside needs to sit flush, and you see it's sticking up about 3/16 of an inch. So that's a little downside, a little more work to do. And if this came with a chrome, with a different color tray options, I'm sure the black has its place in, you know, if you're doing black trim, shower trim. But if you're doing chrome, this would look awesome if it was chrome. But big shout out to Chase. He's developing a really cool product, and like anything else along the way, he's gonna be making it even better and better. But yeah, here it is. I don't get paid by either of these companies. I bought this and that with my own money. So really I have no affiliation or no, I'm not supposed to cheer for either one of them. This is a way better made product because Chase saw the flaws in a bunch of drain systems and he addressed them in his new drain. This guy I've been using for over 10 years, and it worked fine until FlowFX came into my life pretty much. But I still to the day use these sometimes because I have them, and but these are eventually going to take their place in my arsenal, and will continue to use them as long as I have the options that I need. Like I said, Chase, I need a chrome or a brushed nickel version of this. And by the way, this is the first time that I've actually busted out the tools at my house to make a video for you guys. So you guys better appreciate that. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, because I wanted to show you how cool this is. We are one of the first installers to have this. I was actually the first pre-order for these guys, and there were some delays in the production of them, so we couldn't use them when we needed them. But we finally have them, and I hope I have a shower with them coming up soon. But otherwise, I just wanted to make a video of them here. And yeah, remember, I will be uploading a video every Sunday. Like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want me to make videos about. Otherwise, see you in the next one.